Hello and welcome to Bargain and Spiffing Gaming. My name is Rich. We're going to play a little more Forza Motorsport. This is the final race of the Spirit of Forza Motorsport 7. It's also the final race of the tour. I mean, there is a reward showcase, but it's not really. You finish the tour once you've won this. So let's do that. That's going to be the Nurburgring. Performance upgrades. We're getting a little bit, getting a little acceleration, a little speed, and that's it. Use up all our points and do the thing. All right, let's go down here and like ordinance the Nurburgring of it's Nordschleife. It's 12.94 miles. It's 5 in the evening. It's overcast dry. 1 lap of practice and a 1 lap race. All right, let's do this. Half tempted to skip the practice rate, ring just to get 1 lap done and be done with all. But whatever. We'll do the practice. We'll do the practice. Level up our car some more. Nurburgring, Nordschleife.
The legendary Nurburgring Nordschleife has little to no
Nordschleife
area through some of its fastest sections. Pushing your car beyond the limit may get you very close to guardrails that can end your race early.
Yeah, they could if I didn't have cosmetic damage only. I remember the end of this race is like you have big long stretches where you can get your car up to like top speed, and then you got to spend like the last little bit of it doing these tight little terrible turns. Like if you were playing against better AI, this is the worst part. You're trying to get through this little section here at the end. Oh, this is beginning now. Wherever that was there, where the actual line was. Like getting between there and trying to maintain your position can be brutal. 8 minutes and 44 seconds. I think it was like 8 minutes, maybe even 7. And some change. I don't know. It's hard to tell when it's that long. I don't have as good ability to judge how much extra time they're going to give me. That turn could have had me in the wall. I did not shed speed very well on that. I had to keep too heavy braking. That one was definitely cutting a corner. That one would have been like, yeah, you cheating, brother. I'm like, no, not me. I'm not a cheater. is putting to me to sleep, and I am not doing well in my driving. Get good, scrub. They give you these stretches where you can really speed, but you really use better tires, I think, than I have. I think part of the problem is I do that auto leveling, you know, let it pick, you know, everything every time, and the game kind of prioritizes acceleration and speed over everything else, I think. Except like I also know that when it balances them out for a race, you know, it doesn't let anybody that's like, especially with the easy eye, anybody that's got more acceleration and speed get past you after a certain point. So you can prioritize handling and make it a little easier to stay on the road. And it shouldn't punish you for it, as long as you're, like, say, I guess saying, playing on the easy mode. I mean, if you're not pumping up the difficulty, playing the difficulty on higher, you pretty much have to let the game do the number crunching for you, because it will optimize the speed and the. I mean, also, if you know even more about like the tuning and stuff, you can do that and probably make your car run even better, because it doesn't do any of that. But I don't understand that stuff, so the only thing that would happen if I was tuning the car is it'd probably make it run worse. Make an adjustment, say, there, that's better, even if it wasn't. It wasn't. Just like I had made a change and made it my own. Right off the sand there. We're here at Carnival. Except I think this is Germany, so it's probably not Carnival. I'm sure it's some German word that's frightful. Or too many syllables. I think we hit one of those longer straight stretches where you can max out the speed for a while. So 7 gears in this thing. Not quite 200 miles an hour. Not really hit 200. Ooh. I was too busy looking at the numbers and stuff and just a little bit. Wow, you go so far back when you're driving 200 miles an hour. And really slide all over the place. And you go 200 miles an hour into this little with S curves that drop you down under 50. And then the end actually comes a surprise. Alright, go to race. Let's do these. Nah, I don't want to go back any further because I'm just fighting my way forward. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, that was a bit of a log jam there. Shouldn't have been surprised. It happens all the time on this track right at the beginning. It's these like fast cars trying to squeeze all past each other on these very narrow, you know, basically like country roads that they're using as a race course. It does kind of give me, I don't know, I can say PTSD, but like definitely a certain amount of stress from memories of being in cars going down roads in the forest entirely too fast with other teenagers, you know. Especially knowing that, like, later on one of those teenagers died in a horrific car accident, speeding and stuff, you know, in his home. A long time ago. Lifetimes ago. I remember me and this kid both working at the summer camp. It was his first summer and my second working there. And just we were lifeguarding on the beach at the scout camp. You just say stupid stuff. Quoting Saturday Night Live. You know. I remember one of the things back then is like Saturday Night Live did a bit about making like bras for brawny men, you know, basically men with big old boobies like me, and we would kind of make jokes about that sort of stuff, as mature young men would. I don't remember much else about him because, like, it's not somebody I spent a whole lot of time with, and it's like and the people that did, like, who are friends of mine, they could probably tell you stuff at the same time. It's lifetimes ago, you know, 40, 30 years, you know, probably like 30 years ago. And it's just like, you know, they can have children who are almost old enough to have children of their own, you know, that are older than this guy got to be. Not quite. I'm doing the math wrong on that. But it's been a couple lifetimes ago. So like, yeah, those things don't stick with you. Just the stupid moments. And it didn't stop us from driving stupid fast down country roads and for drinking and having good times. Because it takes more than one brief moment of realizing mortality to get through a young person's skull. There was another time that me and this other guy used to go to the bars here like every weekend, like in Chicago when I was more of a, I was working in a steel factory at the time. My paycheck's pretty much, you know, I get my bills paid, but anything else pretty much just went into a bottle. And I remember we'd stay out and close the 4 o'clock bars, and then maybe go out for food after. Go hit the, you know, crappy diners on you know, the north side. Because of course we weren't drinking here on the south side. It was easy now. We were drinking on the north side, and then having to travel back across the city to get home. You know, getting in bed at like 6, 7 in the morning and stuff. And I remember one of the times I was, you know, pretty well hammered, but I thought the guy wasn't, but maybe he was just exhausted because he was falling asleep behind the wheel. And I remember like yelling his name a couple times, and we just totally rear-ended the car in front of us. And yeah, and the pop's like picking us up afterwards after the thing. I don't remember what all exactly happened there, but I do remember saying, I'm just going to keep this window open, because we were like, I at least probably just reeked of booze. So, you know, I'm not sure how bad the driver was, but I was like, I'm just going to do you a favor here and let you air out a little. And it was cold. I think he's also waking us up, trying to sober us up a little with that cold, like December air. And I remember the rear-ending the other car at the moment didn't hurt, but later that day, like hours later, my friends come to pick me up after I woke up in the evening. Some other friends come pick me up, and they want to go play basketball. We were a bunch of smokers and drinkers, and they wanted to go to a park and play basketball. I was like, well, I want to be social, but I want to go with you guys. But it's like, I was not interested in playing ball, and I couldn't, because my legs were just suddenly like, you know, they had tensed up so much, you know, pressing against the footrest in the car, like bracing for this impact, that like I was just all over sore in my legs after this thing at that point in the day, which I didn't notice earlier at our long trip home afterwards. I don't think we were allowed to drive home. I think we had to like get on a bus or a train or something. I don't remember how the hell we got home after that. But it's one of those things that sticks with you. You can remember like the sheer fear and panic is seeing that other car that you're getting close to, and realizing the guy who's driving is not alert, and there's nothing you can do. One of those reasons I really don't like driving for realsies. Into the S-curves. Cheers the fans. All tell me I am the best driver around. And we are the winner of not only the series, but of the entire tour. All right. Boom. That is it. And we're going to get a reward. Let's see what our reward is after this. We get some credits. Here we go. It's a 2022 Acura NSX Type S. Okay, we're probably going to also get a new outfit, Motorsport 7. Alrighty. And we are going to exit. And next time is going to be the reward showcase for the 20th anniversary tour, where we drive our new Acura. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You guys want to see more Forza Motorsport? Let me know in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Plus, games are free to play, games that are on sale you're interested in, you can write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys all next time.